we're going to do a quick interview here with one of our sponsors at the tournament. They actually, so this is Raven, say that.
How's it going, guys?
And he's with Wolf Customs. That's your business.
Yes.
And so, what do you do with Wolf Customs?
With Wolf Customs, this is what we do. We make controllers. We take your basic everyday controller and turn it into something that defines you.
Yeah.
So a lot of people have said this is blasphemy because it's Zelda.
Let's get up a little closer so you can see this. So like, if you can't see that, it's the Hylian crest, and it's not just like laid over the top. You know, it's like
it's got an enamel coating on there, so that is not going anywhere.
And then also, here we go. It's got the Hylian crest right there. So yeah, very fancy.
And then over here we have a decked out Modern Warfare 3 controller. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Yep.
Everything on here, the buttons, the thumbsticks, is all metallic, like hard metal. So I think the only thing on here that's not is the bumpers and the D-pad.
Okay. Yeah, and like the bullets themselves, or the buttons themselves are.
Yeah, these are actual.
Casings.
Yeah, these are actual 9mm shell casings.
Yeah.
So, so you guys can check that out.
And that's on the dashboard button as well as the ABXY.
That is a shotgun shell.
Yeah.
So
yeah. But so when I first talked to you, because they have made a controller that has the Smash Comic-Con, they have a prototype ready to show off. They're actually going to make one that's even better for the person that wins it in the raffle.
Yes, this prototype is unfortunately not my best work, but for a quick throw together, it's actually not too shabby.
Yeah.
So this is what it is. Right now what you're looking at is the gold spray paint over it with an enamel coating. And the sticker, looking at it, I put it on upside down. I'm sorry, guys. I really am. But it's going to look a lot better when it's done. It's going to be more professional looking, more, on set rather than kind of swampus.
So this isn't the one you're giving away with the
No,
raffle.
this is not the one I'm giving away. Okay. I actually had a couple people that wanted to buy this. And I'm like, you know what? If you're okay with it, we had a guy test it yesterday. He loved it. And so he was totally awesome with that.
And I don't know if you could see on the stream, the color of it, it looks like it's just the normal Spice orange controller, like the stock controller, but this is actually painted yourself, and it's very smooth, very glossy, really.
And a lot of people's like, oh, that's factory done. I was like, oh, no. Because if you can tell right here, the Nintendo logo that goes over across right there, you can't see it.
Yeah, that's the first indicator to see that.
Yeah, so that's definitely the first indicator. You can't see the Nintendo logo. So this is all hand done with an enamel coating, so that way none of the paint, gets rubbed off through, vigorous gameplay. Because I've noticed some of our contestants, they are hardcore on this.
Yes, for sure, and especially a lot of people on the stream too as well.
Oh, absolutely.
And you have something on the back here. You can also.
We have, excuse me, we have the stenciled lettering. So just kind of show that we can do a lot of different, put your gamer tag on there, put your name,
initials.
Your initials. So that way, when you take it to tournaments, and you can set it down, and people know that is his controller, that is his, that's what he stomps on. So
cool. And like I was saying, you originally started with like PS3, Xbox 360. That's where you get most of your requests from.
Yes, most of our requests are PS3, Xbox 360, and it's now starting to go into Xbox One and PS4 with that having coming out. And since like you gave me this, it's Wolf Customs is going to look into try and go in retro. Because I didn't realize how much of a thing that people wanted, old school controllers.
Yep. Especially with the new Smash Brothers game coming out and supporting that controller. I'm sure
absolutely.
There's a lot of people that want to make. And I'm not sure with what Nintendo has right now. The only controller that you can pre-order is just a stock black with the Smash Brothers logo. Not everyone wants to have the same controller.
No.
So I mean, why not make it unique? Make it yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And I've seen like a couple of these. Just trying to go out there and look around at like what's been done. You'll see a couple things that people have gotten really crafty on, like the original Nintendo controllers.
Yes, for sure.
I've seen a lot of those, and they're pretty good. But like over time, I mean, you can tell just by the work, it's going to get rubbed off, or it's not going to be enjoyed.
Yep.
But over time, like with competitions like this, I mean, even Xbox competitions, PlayStation competitions, somebody wants that controller that, because there's that one guy that goes in, he's the one that gets the high KDRs and all that, but he's got to have that controller that's like, this defines me.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to be, he's going to be the envy of everyone.
Yeah,
so
totally. So I was talking to you a little more yesterday. Some of the ideas that you had with the GameCube controller. Were you saying something about making custom molds for the buttons?
Yes. Well, I'm actually working on a template right now because if you look at the Zelda, things on here, that's all custom done. I mean, you can kind of look at it's a bit raised, so it's got that enamel coating and covering on it.
Yeah.
So I'm currently working on a template to do the same thing for the GameCube buttons.
So if you wanted like a Hylian shield on your A button.
Oh yeah. If you want a Hylian shield on your A button, and then the rest of them, you kind of have like maybe some of the fairies or some of the weapons.
Yeah.
Whatever it is you want, let's get it done.
Yeah.
My Wolf Customs motto is essentially, if you can dream it, we can build it within reason.
Very nice.
I mean, I've heard some pretty extravagant stuff.
Sure.
But like a lot of the ideas that people bring to us is really good, and I'm just like, wow, I'm surprised I didn't think of that.
Really
and
cool.
Our prices are guaranteed to outdo anybody else.
Yeah, you were telling me when we first met that you always try to get not to like undercut, but you always try to be the cheapest one for the best best.
Well,
quality.
and a lot of people like this, the Zelda controller. It's going to have the amber LEDs in it, and then on the bottom the amber LED trim. And now that I have more time, because I couldn't complete it before today. There's just so much going on.
You're preparing for the convention here.
Yeah, exactly. But also, we're going to have the thumbstick LEDs in there, and that's going to go for $135.
That's
okay? You try and look on that anywhere else, and I seen one, it was $350. Not the same setup, but like their own, something like that. They were selling $350. You could almost get an Xbox One for that.
Yes.
Or a PlayStation 4, and that is just insane.
Totally.
So
if someone is interested right now in a custom controller, how can they get a hold of you? What
they can get a hold of me on Facebook, facebook.com/wolfcustoms801, or wolfcustoms801@gmail.com.
There we go. And you can just email you with any ideas.
Yeah, email me with any ideas. I'll slap it together, send them back a picture. Like, hey, how's that look?
So is it just for local people in Utah?
Or no, not at all. We've got reach, actually, that's gone globally.
Nice.
So we've got people in Indonesia, China, Japan. I was actually kind of surprised by that, how far out our reach went.
Yeah.
But essentially, if you're on this planet, I can get that to you.
And we can get mail service to you?
Yeah. I don't know. I just may send an aircraft and, hey, there you go.
There you go. The drone drop.
Yeah. Amazon's got the drone drop going on now. So
there we go.
If we can't get a mail carry out to you, we'll send you a drone.
Yeah. Well, all right. Anything else you'd like to say?
No. Really, it's the thing about Wolf Customs, and this is one thing I've noticed about other people who build their controllers. They're focused on money. They want to make in that money and everything else like that. Wolf Customs, it's by gamers for gamers, essentially.
And you're a gamer yourself, right?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Started out with the Atari and moved all the way up. So this is a thing for gamers, by gamers. Even if you don't, if you're like a weekend warrior or you're just hardcore, stop on in, show us what you want, and then we can take care of it for you.
Very cool. Yeah, and I recommend everyone that's watching on the stream to contact them if you have an idea of a control you might want to do. He can send you an estimate for that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And also, anyone here at Salt Lake Comic Con on the convention floor here in the game room, if you'd like to come up over here to our right with the gal waving, they have some controllers up there that you can check out to get an idea. They also have a little toolkit if you want to bring a controller by. Not supposing that a lot of you brought your controllers today, but
I don't know. I've seen a couple.
Oh, okay.
So I'm hoping they'll make their way this way.
But they were at our Smash tournament this weekend. They talked to a lot of different people who had ideas, and you can talk to them right now. You don't even have to send an email. So.
You want something engraved or just a quick repair on something, bring it on over. We'll take care of it right on the spot for you.
Oh, that's awesome. So, all right.
Yeah,
well, cool. Thanks.
All right. Awesome.
Helping us out. Yeah. And we'll go to some Chibo. What do we got going right now? What do we have going right now? We're going to bring you some casuals right now in, I believe, Brawl. Oh, switching to PM.